Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Saturday morning and I'm doing seed starting again. It might be a little repetitive, but I like to start seeds every Saturday just so I can keep track of when I've started them. But I wanted to show you something really exciting in my kitchen window, and I'm so thrilled that this is happening. Hold on. So, as you can see, most of our sweet peas have sprouted, and I'm so thrilled that this has happened. But I feel like they're a little leggy, so I'm gonna try and figure out how I can put them outside, but like protect them from the elements just so they can get more light. And then over here we've got some baby kale. And then there's a few onions, but unfortunately I don't see a ton of germination. So I might have to redo the onions. But I'm just keeping that covered. And I think this is the red Russian kale. Those seeds were brand new. The lacinato kale, those seeds were quite old, so I don't see really any germination from those either. And then I'm gonna pop in footage that I did last week, because I went out and I started I started some seeds last week, and I'll pop that in right now, and then I'll show you what everything's looking like. I'm out here again on a beautiful, sunny, midwinter morning. That's not morning, actually, it's afternoon. But I'm going to be starting some more seeds today, and also I'm going to be trying a new project, or something new that I've never done, and I'm going to try and grow microgreens. I'm going to start with a little bit. I'm going to do this tray here, and I'm going to start with some radish, arugula, and lacinato kale to try that out. So I wanted to take you along with that. Today, in my seed starting plan, I have parsley. I'm starting 2 types of peas, and actually the peas are going to be going direct in the ground. So I'll take you along. I think I'm going to do some over in my raised bed by the fence, and I might put my trellis back up from last year that I made and start some there as well. One of them is an Oregon sugar pod, and the other one is Early Perfection. So I didn't soak these, but I think they'll be okay. I'm going to put them directly in the ground. And then my plan was today to start green bell pepper and sweet banana peppers. And the green bell pepper seeds are actually from the green bell peppers that I was able to grow last year. So I'm going to be using those seeds. But I looked at my plan and I'm like, oh, I don't start like the hot chilies until March 2nd, which is when I'll be starting tomatoes as well. But I was like, maybe I should try and start some today just to see. So I am going to start some jalapenos and some cayenne pepper as well. And then on March 2nd, I'll start maybe a few others and see how that goes. I've got a few types of tomatoes that I'm going to be trying this year. And then I've got an heirloom variety of cayenne and also an heirloom variety of jalapeno. So we're going to get started on that. Today I'll be starting everything in these little biodegradable pots. These are by Jiffy, and it's easy to transplant these. Last year I used these for most of my large vegetables like my tomatoes, my peppers, my squash. And it just makes it easy to transplant. And these pots are big enough where I can transplant it up into a larger, once they've grown a little more, transplant them into a larger little pot while they're still seedlings and while they're still growing and can't go out yet. And that worked really well for me last year. So that's what I'm going to do. I've got some seed starting mix and my watering can to get that wet, and I'm going to get started. Alright, so I think I'm going to do, we really love we love the sweet peppers, so I think I'm going to do 4 green bell pepper, 4 sweet banana, and then I think I'll do 4 jalapeno, 2 things of cayenne. No, I'll do 2 of jalapeno, 2 cayenne, and then 4, maybe not 4 parsley. I'll do 3 jalapeno, 3 cayenne, 2 parsley here. I'm always trying to think about what we're going to use most, and parsley is actually really prolific, so if I need to start some more later, I can, but for now, I'm just going to do 2, and we'll see where it goes. So 3 jalapeno, 3 cayenne, 2 parsley, and then 4 bell pepper and 4 sweet banana pepper. And that's all the seeds that I'm going to start in these today. And then I'm going to go over to my garden beds and we're going to plant some peas and see if we can't get them to grow. Alright, so the peas are in, and now I'm going to try my microgreens. Not sure how this is going to turn out, but I filled this little tray with some soil. It's already damp, so I don't have to add anything to it. So I think I'm just going to sprinkle the seeds on, and then kind of, I might go back and like put a little bit over it, and then I'm just going to put it in my windowsill, maybe with a plastic bag over it for some germination help, and we'll see how it goes, and then hopefully we'll have some delicious microgreens to put on everything. Just kind of sprinkling everything in. No rhyme or reason here. I was thinking I should, but no. I just want to use as many of these seeds. Like, some of them are pretty old, so I'm hopeful that they'll do something, but who knows. Alright. Alright, I think I'm going to take this and sprinkle some more soil over it, and then I'm going to put it in the window. So, I brought the heating mat out and I turned it on, and I don't see any germination from my peppers yet, but that's okay. Everything's looking really good and it's still moist, so I'm just going to leave this lid on. My microgreens are looking so fabulous. So this is a mixture of kale, radish, and arugula, and I think this will be really delicious in a few days on top of some avocado toast or in salads or on sandwiches. So stay tuned and I'll show you how I'm using those. So I'm only starting a few things today. And the first thing, which actually wasn't on my plan, but I kind of want to see how it will do if I know that lettuce will start well inside, but I want to try and get it out a little early so that maybe we can have some early spring lettuce. So I'm just going to start, I think it's just like a burpee bib lettuce. I'm going to start 3 cells of it. I just cut an egg carton in half. So I'm just going to do 3 of these cells in it. And then the other things that I'm starting that were on my plan, I'm going to start some more chamomile and some dwarf snapdragons today. And I'm going to do the snapdragons in the rest of these. So I'll do 6 cells of those. And then I'm doing 6 cells of chamomile in these little, I cut toilet paper tubes in half, and then I folded the bottoms, not like the sweet peas, but I might do the like next year I might do the bottom of the tubes for the sweet peas this way, but just like a cardboard box, so they sit a little flatter, and so I'm able to fit 6 of those in here. One's really small. I don't know if that will do anything, but these will be super easy to plant out in the garden. And yeah, I'm gonna get outside, take my tea, start my podcast, and get planting. So yeah, today we're gonna start these lovely little dwarf snapdragons. They're called Magic Carpet. They look beautiful. And the nice thing about snapdragons is when they go to seed, you just get tons of seeds. So I'll probably never have to buy these again, which will be nice. And then some burpee bib lettuce. We'll start 3 cells of those. And then some German chamomile. Last year was the first year I ever got chamomile to grow, so I want to try it again. And I'm just going to do it in these little things and see how it does this year. It's a little windy out here, which is not ideal for small seeds or really light things. and makes it a little more cold. It's pretty mild today, but the wind is bitter. So for chamomile, you really just, you don't even bury the seeds, you just place them on the top of the, you place them on the top of the soil and you press them down. So I'm going to fill these pretty far up. And these are going to be under that, in the same thing that the peppers are in, so they'll be underneath that cover and with giving the warmth, so hopefully we'll get some good germination from these. Alright, so they're patted down, and yeah, so I'm gonna do 6 for the snapdragons and 3 of the lettuce. I also will be starting lettuce later in the season. But I just want to see if we can get some early spring lettuce. Oh, there goes my seed packet. Hold on. The wind is not ideal. All right. So that's all the seeds we're going to start today. I'm going to get these inside, get them watered, and I will update you later on. Look at all these lovely crocuses. I love when they come out. There's some back here. And then over here in the raised beds, as you can see, I put the trellis up that I made last year, and I planted some peas along here, two types of snap peas. So I have had to come out, and something had dug a few of them up, but I'm hoping that they'll be good. I'm gonna get these watered and see if we can't get any peas. But everything is looking really good. I'm gonna be needing some more bags of soil to add to here, and I want some to add to my bed over there by the fence. But everything's looking like it's ready for planting, but well, not exactly ready, but it's just feeling really good out. We've really lucked out on weather these last few Saturdays, which I'm glad about because I can start seeds, but I'm just excited for everything to come back to life out here this summer. And that's going to be it from me today. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up as it really supports my channel. And if you haven't already, please subscribe so you don't miss more fun garden stuff coming up as the seasons progress. And yeah, I hope that you're having a great day wherever you are, and I'll see you very soon.